everybody. Welcome back to First to Know on Cast 11. Guy is out gallivanting the world.
With his dog.
He's, I think, what did he say? Was he in Yellowstone or
yes,
Utah
he was in Yellowstone
somewhere?
this morning. So
yeah, he was supposed to call in, but we got in here early to do this, and he was still like,
we're done.
This man waits for no one. We're out of here.
Mm-mm.
Thor's like, I think Thor's driving now, his big giant dog.
I think so.
So it's just me and you, Jess. Here we go.
Let's go.
First to Know podcast is brought to you by Yavapai Bottled Gas. It's pretty warm now, so I luckily won't have to fill I've got a big 500-gallon tank, so I don't have to fill it very often. But it's pretty hot now, so who should you call?
Oh my gosh. Goettl High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Goettl. 928-239-7600.
Yeah. If your air conditioner isn't working, you might want to give them a call real quick.
True.
This Friday, one of my favorite events, Moonlight Movie Night, and that is this Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. At 5:00 at Kenley Park in Prescott. Get ready for Summer of Cinematic Magic. This week is Kung Fu Panda 4. Again, like favorite movie, favorite event. Awesome. For more info, visit Moonlight Movie Night on Facebook.
And Yavapai College Prescott Open House, Saturday, June 14th from 9 a.m. to 11 at Yavapai College Prescott Campus. Yavapai College's Prescott Campus Open House welcomes all prospective students to explore, meet faculty, and envision their future. For more information, visit yavapaicollege.my.salesforce.
You know why I laugh?
Yes, because I reiterated the same information 3 times.
Yeah, because you are the one that puts this together, and usually it's Guy and I sitting here going, because we don't prep very well. So we read, and then we sound like you just sounded, and now you're like, oh yeah.
It's a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Top 10 flowers that love summer heat. Is there such a thing? Because I just thought all flowers hated the summer. Of course, if there is a flower that's going to love summer, our friends at Watters Garden Center are going to be the ones to find those for you. So Saturday, June 14th from 9:30 to 10:30 at Watters Garden Center in Prescott. Their special focus is going to be on those native and heat-loving varieties that thrive in mountain gardens. Check them out.
Sangria Saturdays with live music at Rafter 11, Saturday, June 14th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Rafter 11 in Prescott Valley. Sangria and live music, appetizers, and wine are also served. For more information, visit rafter11.com.
Appetizers, wine, live music.
Sangria.
This is great.
Done.
Great. NAZ Wranglers versus San Diego Strike Force.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason you're hearing some frustration in my voice is because they are better than what their record is reflecting.
100%.
So I watch them. They're able to put up points. They're able to stop. They were so close to winning their, that Rattlers team that was in first place. And, we were hoping this was the turning point, and these guys are just playing their hearts out, and they've got an uphill battle. And I feel so bad for them because they've got such heart and such determination, and I know they're going to figure it out. I just hope it doesn't, it's not too late by the time they figure it out. But this Saturday, now more than ever, these guys need the town there. They need our support. These are great. I want to call them kids because they're kids. Some of them are, 19, 20 years old, and they're playing their hearts out. And I'm starting to see the ticket sales go down. I'm starting to see less and less people in the stands. This is when they need you in there. Mm-hmm. And tickets are not that expensive. Nope. And it is a fun night. And it is, you're watching guys fly over the wall. I mean, this is fast-paced, action-packed football.
Yep.
And if you're like me, we're jonesing for NFL to get back. We're jonesing for football. This has not only pacified my desire to watch football, it is I can't wait for the next game. So this Saturday, June 14th at 6:05 at the Finley Toyota Center in Prescott Valley, the San Diego Strike Force will be in town to play our NAZ Wranglers. For tickets, visit finleytoyotacenter.com. And while you're there, maybe check out Halftime and watch Stormy Lead All-Stars, our Mustangs.
Yes. Musical bingo game night at Buffalo Wild Wings, Saturday, June 8th from 6 to 8 at Buffalo Wild Wings in Prescott Valley. The game host will play a variety of songs, and you'll mark off corresponding squares on your bingo card. For more information, visit Leaderboard Games on Facebook.
Enjoy this while you can.
Yes.
Because 3 months from now,
soon enough,
we will be watching Sunday Night Football.
Yes.
Right there. Matilda Jr.
The musical.
This is special to us because our little Emma is performing at the in this play, and so I go there early to pick her up sometimes just to watch what's going on. And these are just a special kind of kid that is at that theater. So supporting, so adventurous to be able to stand up on that stage and recite these lines and sing these songs.
I could not.
I would love to. I would love to do this. But it is just so much fun. They do such a great job. And if you don't know, it's at the PV Performing Arts right here in Prescott Valley, right over by in like the same little complex as Finley Toyota Center. Cutest little theater. I talk about it all the time. I always say if I wasn't doing cheer, I'd be doing this, and they do it better than anybody. So June 20th at 7, June 21st at 3 to 7, and June 22nd at 3. Oh, I'm going to have to race home. At the Main Street Theater in Prescott Valley. Matilda Jr. is a high-energy, joyous girl power musical with catchy songs that will delight both children and adults with its story of an imaginative and special little girl. It's funny because my kids watched this when you guys were little, and now she's, reenacting this. And it's funny because she's talking about the Chokey and, Miss Honey
and Miss Trunchbull. And we watched the musical last night, actually. And it's kind of freaky. Like, it is not, it's based on the movie, but it's so much different that it's a totally new story. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this.
This is great. I can't wait to see it.
Summer Music Festival, Saturday, June 28th from 12 to 10 at the Turf Park in Prescott Valley Town Center, featuring 2 dynamic stages and nonstop performances from local and national bands. This is an all-day event that celebrates sound and summer vibes. For more information, visit thefeinsignaturegroup.com. And I actually have the list of bands because you asked about that last week. Good. It's going to include Rivera Girls, Sky Daddy and the Players, Rachel Plays Guitar, Joey Gutos, the Fabulous Boring Brothers, Well Dressed Wolves, and more. So
it's like it's a whole all day party.
Yes. And there's the 2 stages, the one at the Turf Park, and then the other one's going to be in the parking lot in front of Colt. But that's the main stage. So all the bigger bands are going to be over there. So, and there's going to be food trucks and vendors and so much stuff. It's going to be super fun.
Exciting.
Great.
That'll be fun. They always do a great job, and the bands are always just awesome. So,
and it's free.
You can't forget about that.
I forgot about that.
So, I don't know if you know this, but there's a rodeo in our town.
Are you for serious?
I'm for serious. And I know we never talk about it.
Never, ever. Not one time.
Not one time.
Not one time.
But there's a rodeo coming. It is, in fact, the world's oldest rodeo.
Yes.
It is June 30th through July 6th at where else? Prescott Rodeo Grounds. Get your tickets now at worldsoldestrodeo.com. So it's Prescott Frontier Days. There's so many activities around this. I mean, do you think you want to show up? You go, you just walk in. You got to get your tickets.
And you have to get them from worldsoldestrodeo.com.
Do not be fooled by somebody who says, oh, here's a link, get some tickets.
Nope.
Go to worldsoldestrodeo.com, get those tickets. They are on sale now. They will sell out. Maybe not every performance, but just if you think you're going. We are a crazy people here in this town because we wait till the last moment.
For everything.
It is. I'm always so surprised when I show up at an event at Finley Toyota Center and there's people in line at the ticket booth.
Yes.
You can buy them from your cell phone. You can go online. You can even show up through the week at the ticket booth where there's no lines. You're not going to want to miss the rodeo. Get your tickets now. Get going. And speaking of Finley Toyota Center,
Happy Togther Tour, Sunday, July 20th at 7 p.m. at the Finley Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. The Turtles, Jay and the Americans, Little Anthony, Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, the Vogue, and the Cowsills. For tickets, visit FinleyToyotaCenter.com.
Anytime.
You can go right now.
Right now. If you are going to go to this, you can just pull up right on your phone.
Right.
FinleyToyotaCenter.com.
Right.
Click the link, get your tickets. You can go on Signals AZ, click a link. You can stop by. They're open right now.
Yep. Yes.
Do not wait till July 20th at 6:59 p.m. to get your tickets. Get there. Idealios of the week. Mealy Floors, $3,000 off. Not for real.
For real?
$3,000 off what?
Floors.
Okay. I'm assuming.
I'm not going to go to Mealy Floors for a burger.
Although I bet you, I've seen some of their floor work. I bet you their burgers would be amazing too. Finding Her Voice with Miska Paget from Vet to Versus, Arizona. Is that what Tony was playing earlier?
No, so that's the next episode. She comes on and she recites poetry, and it's a great episode. And I don't want to give too much away, but she was great, and it gives her stories. She gives them live. She's telling stories and poetry live.
So this is Arizona Cowboy Poets Gathering podcast.
Yes.
What I love about this is, well, first of all, when I heard this, I was like, really? They're going to get people to come in and do their thing? It's not going to happen. To get people to come and get in the studio, they are doing it, and they are doing it well.
We had a whole band here last week. Like, it was the coolest thing.
And then the voice I heard coming from just the monitor when Tony was playing some of the stuff from the one band that was here. This reminds me of Grandpa telling stories.
100%.
And, for those of us who miss our grandpa, this is a great way. Don't cry. No, but it really is. It's like, those are the, sit around and listen to those stories because these are, so many of these stories die when those, so they're telling their stories and they're passing them on to new generations. So I am so thrilled that they're here and doing their thing. So awesome job. What do you know about the Volds?
Everything. No. History, Grit, and Glory, the Volds legacy on Ride With Us. I really deep dove into this one just because it's incredible. This, you have to watch it. It's trick riding and supplying cattle to the rodeo, and it's very cool. It is very cool.
So from the little that I know about this, what I think of when I hear of trick riding, I think of these burly men standing on a horse, doing tricks.
We have a video of this Karen Vold. She is upside down on this running horse in the arena, probably in 1960s or so. And it is the coolest. And it's incredible to listen to their legacy and their story and how they got where they're at with the world's oldest rodeo. So
with a name like Karen, this is a woman out there doing this.
Yes.
Back in the day, and what especially back then, I'm assuming was a predominantly man's world.
Yep. They call her a pioneer, and she does not agree with that, but she was absolutely
she's out there doing her thing. Well, and so many times a woman has to find her place in that world or any world, and sometimes you got to stand upside down on a horse
to do it.
Do it. So, just great job, Karen, and definitely listen to Karen and Kirsten Vold talk about the dynamic mother-daughter duo behind the iconic Vold Rodeo Company. And that is hosted by Greg Mangarelli on Ride With Us on our platform, Cast 11. Yep. I think that's all I got. You're over summer, right?
I'm done, and we're 3 weeks in, and I am we're having top ramen and Doritos for breakfast at this point. I'm just trying to make it through
and get out of the
day.
House.
Yes.
It's funny because I know you operate on a tight schedule by clockwork. I know, it's 7:42. My phone's going to ring in 3 minutes. And it does. You are down to the wire. And now if I talk to you in the morning, you're just trying to stay alive and get the kids where they need to be. And
yes, we got a swimming pool over Memorial Day, and it's already... I'm already mad at it and over it because it's a lot of work, and I didn't realize that. We got a dog last week, and I'm setting myself up for failure a little bit, honestly.
If only there was someone you could talk to that would, actually I supported the dog. I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, and we love him and he's so sweet and such a good boy. It happened very fast.
I told your story the other day because you guys went to, was it?
Wolfstock.
Wolfstock.
Yes.
To look.
And
what I tell you was going to happen?
Well, I told Gavin we were looking. I knew.
Right.
I was just, we're looking.
And you go to find the perfect dog.
Yes.
And what did you find?
The perfect dog. We found a 3-legged dog that cannot jump up on my daughters. He moves a little slower, so he's totally okay with just chilling around the house.
Doesn't chase and knock down the kids.
Doesn't chase and knock down the kids. He is a chewer, but he's also only over a year old. So we're hoping he's going to get through that. Wasn't my first choice, but when I told Emma, maybe we go with this dog, crocodile tears. So I was like, okay, she knows something I don't. Let's go. I trust her judgment 100%. And it worked out.
And I also know that she said, if we don't take him, nobody else will. And that is so Emma. So,
yes. And he's a good boy. I'm happy.
And what is his name?
Hops.
Hops.
Or Hopper if you're Madison.
Oh, Hoppo.
Yes.
Well, good luck with the dog.
Thank you.
Glad you didn't go with a brand new puppy because that is a nightmare. That's like raising an infant. Honestly.
And I have a 2-year-old. Like I could not do a puppy and a toddler and summer break.
And they're only puppies for such a short amount of time, but the work in that first year is so hard. So let somebody else do that work. And then there's always dogs up for adoption somewhere. So good job with that. And stay alive. Summer is only another, 51 days before school starts. So good luck.
I'm dying. Just a little bit.
You'll be fine.
How's your summer going?
Oh, it's great. It's set the AC down to 67, sleep like a baby, have no kids. That's awesome.
Great.
I paid my dues many times.
I know.
5 kids at home. It was wondering what would be left of the house. When
we were bad.
Our babysitter, we were smart and we had a babysitter come to the house, but still it was yikes. So that is all I've got. And I don't know where Guy's going to be next week, but we'll see if we can get him to jump on a call. And if not, we will, not me and you, because I'm out next week. It's going to be you and you.
Hey guys,
it's me, Jess. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.